Hey guys, this is Persephone, and this is another video for the Hermit Tarot. Now, this video is going to be dedicated to another birthday sign, which is Aries. Now, quick thing about Aries, we are still in the season of Aries. Aries tend to be very precise in the sense of when they do things, they do it once and they don't repeat it again. Meaning that when they decide to communicate, they're very direct, not aggressive, because they articulate themselves very well, and they tend to be very analytical in the sense of when they say things, they don't want to prolong the situation, right? They tend to work very smart, not hard. So when they do decide to communicate with you about anything at all, please take their advice, because most likely they will not be repeating that again. So in the birthday month of April, you do share a birthday month with Taurus, but Taurus season starts around April 20th. So right now I am filming this March 29th, but this is for the month of April. Now remember, messages can be timeless, but again, when you're meant to receive this message, that's when you're meant to receive it. Remember that gender is fluid, so even if I say he, I could be talking about she. And then remember, we can always pick up energy from the cross watchers. So if I'm talking about an energy that doesn't seem quite precise, but maybe I'm talking about someone in the home or maybe your partner, that could be it as well. And again, remember, whatever resonates, you are more than welcome to take that. Whatever does not resonate, you can leave that behind. Now, again, about Aries people, when they are very good dressers on top of that. Aries people are the type of people that they're another humble sign. Even though they're fire signs, they're very creative and meticulous in what they decide to wear, right? They don't necessarily have to wear name brand, but their clothes will be flashy. Now, it's different from a Leo, because Leo, they're all about brands, right? They're all about having expensive things, and they like to have that specific validation. They like people to comment, but Aries people, that's not necessary. Aries people know they look good. They know when they look good. They don't need like that validation. They're able to walk into a room and be like the strong silent type. So I think that's really important to say about Aries people. What are some personality traits that you guys feel that a lot of people don't know about Aries? Leave it on the comment below. Now, my first throw is going to be where your mindset is at. So Aries, it seems like everything is in reversal. So what that means to me is that you're giving things a different perspective. You're in a space right now where you're thinking about just reinventing yourself. And that usually happens when it's anyone's birthday. We tend to analyze where we're at, how we're doing, and what can we improve at this point. So it seems like you're okay at this point. You're just reanalyzing everything. You're reanalyzing your relationships and where you are in life and where you should go at this point. You're ready to make a move at this point. So definitely that's where your mind space is at. Okay, Aries. Now the first set is going to be for singles Aries. How does the month of April look for singles Aries? Oops, that's going to be a better shuffle. How does the month of April look for singles Aries? You can also leave me a comment below on how social distancing is going for you guys, especially people who are coupled up. Have you decided to quarantine together? Or singles, have you decided to get on any dating apps? I'm always interested to know like what exactly you guys are doing to pass the time. Me, I'm always reorganizing. That wanted to come out, so we'll keep that. That wanted to come out. I'm always reorganizing, but that's just a hermit in me. Okay, so single Aries. Single Aries, everything came up in reverse. So what that means is, again, you're reanalyzing everything that you wanted to do as far as your collaboration. So maybe the relationships that you have in place right now are not really holding you content. You're really open-minded to maybe to see what's out there, and maybe a lot of you are on dating apps. Maybe a lot of you have decided to take onto social media, or maybe you guys are more open to different ways of meeting everyone, especially with everything that's happening now, especially with the social distancing and quarantine. People have decided to communicate with each other in different aspects that we haven't done before. So instead of just sliding into someone's DM, a lot of us are just like really picking up a phone and calling. So in this particular throw, it seems like you're reanalyzing your relationships around you and how you communicate with people. Your overall energy, yeah, you're coming back around. So maybe you've decided to maybe give it another chance with certain people. Maybe you've decided to go give it another chance as far as dating. I know Aries people tend to be very great when they're very independent. They're loners. For me, I know that Aries people, they tend to be good dressers and loners. They don't need anybody's validation. They don't need anyone's approval, which is awesome. If you have a friend that's like that, I'm most likely they're an Aries or a Gemini. So yeah, definitely, like, you're just reanalyzing everything that you have in place. Okay, so for the people that are in relationships, how is the month of April looking for the people in relationships? How is the energy for Aries people in relationships? Okay. Aries. Okay, so people in relationships. Right now, you're either contemplating if the relationship that you're in is in need of something spunky. Maybe you have decided that you're communicating to your partner that maybe you're interested in something more kinky, like a threesome, or maybe you've decided to take on another partner, or vice versa. Maybe if you're cross-watching an Aries, maybe you have a crush on an Aries and you know that they're coupled up. So you've been thinking, maybe, how can I insert myself in this situation? How can I how can I join this couple? It doesn't look like anyone's really necessarily trying to break away. It does look like there's some boredom in the relationship, but it doesn't necessarily mean a breakup. It could just mean that you're bored and you're just looking to spice things up. Yeah, everyone is not on the same page. So definitely think about that. I'm not sure if you would be down for that, but Aries people are very open-minded. And a lot of people that I know that are Aries people, they're not really judgmental at all. They actually are more open-minded than people give them credit for. It's because that they're usually, like I said, they're really not judgmental and they're open-minded and they're just too busy thinking about their own stuff. I think Aries people tend to be they're not as like openly gossipy as some other signs are. Like Gemini tend to be like big gossipers, but Aries people do not. Okay, my advice for Aries in general. This is a general reading. Aries, if you are in a situation where you're thinking about maybe going back again to see if it works out with someone who you, maybe a fire sign, maybe an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, think about it twice. It seems like there might be some harboring, like you're harboring some feelings or grudges and you're looking for that apology. You're looking to see, like, if this person comes around again, what is going to happen? And you're just like kind of watching them. You're kind of just seeing, okay, let me see if you fuck up again. Let me see what you're about to do, because I know what you're about to do, but I just want to see. I just want to confirm. Yeah, fire sign. And you could be dealing with someone, because I see 2 pages here. It could be that you're dealing with someone that has a very immature attitude towards your relationship with them. It could also be that you're dealing with, like, again, a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And think about what you want to do, because see, you see how these cards, they're all looking at each other. They're kind of all looking, except this one, but you might want to feel, you kind of have the sense, like, if this person, if I give them another chance, are they going to fuck up? You're kind of waiting to see. You're kind of waiting to see. You could be dealing with someone who's a little younger than you, because Aries people always tend to be the mature one in the situations, or the more well-rounded one. And they tend to have always, like, different perspectives. They don't speak off of emotion. They speak off of logic. And again, I feel like Aries people don't get enough credit because they're very smart. They're very precise when they decide to make a decision. So if you decide to make a decision, and this is you are doing it because you want to see if that person fucks up. You want to see if they're going to go ahead and give you the same bullshit that they did before. And it's immature energy that you're dealing with. Okay, Aries. Let me just throw another one just to clarify exactly what's happening with the singles. Single Aries, how's the single Aries, what's in store for April 2020? Single Aries, what's in store for single Aries in the month of April? There we go. It's like you don't want to give me a good shuffle. Again, it comes up, yeah. This card wanted to come up. Overall regret. Single people, single Aries. I threw it out again because I felt like I didn't give you enough information. But again, it's showing up that whoever you're deciding to deal with is either bored or you guys are not on the same page, and they're looking to be open-minded. They feel boredom. They feel a little bit of regret. They're offering some new information here, new emotion. Like I said, maybe you guys are interested in maybe casually seeing if you guys would be up for a threesome. Maybe some of you guys are on dating apps. It feels like, because this card doesn't always mean hurt. It could just mean that maybe a third party situation might occur, or maybe you guys are thinking about a third party situation happening. But again, I don't see any cheating. I don't see anything as far as like anyone being dishonest. It's more like people are being wounded. People are not on the same page. People are not communicating enough. People are just aggressively being kind of throwing ideas at them, but no one's really listening. So definitely take a listen if you're a singles Aries, okay? All right, Aries, I hope you enjoyed your video. Please feel free to subscribe. If you have any personality traits that I've missed, go ahead and leave it in the comments. Again, I really appreciate those who are practicing social distancing. And if you are actually on any dating apps, I would love to hear your experience with that, especially when it comes to, I don't know if a lot of you guys exchange like your information as far as your zodiac sign. I tend to change it because I feel like there are just certain signs that I've noticed that I just don't click with. And I don't know why. I feel like I'm very open to certain people, but I don't know. For my thing is like, I tend to be very attracted to water signs, but I don't necessarily have like the best communication with them. So I would love to hear your stories. Again, I hope you have a wonderful birthday, Aries, and have a good month of April.